Hello, beautiful souls. Okay, so we're going to do a quick little card reading. We have the energy of Archangel Uriel here. I did grab the spirit animal cards because what I think I missed in the last video, which is why we're doing the cards, I suppose, is that if you've been seeing, because Archangel Uriel for spirit animals really often presents in any form as lion or an eagle. And so if you've been even just seeing the words or the names lion, eagle, or anything that represents lions or eagles, that's a very big synchronicity or sign or confirmation, whatever you want to F and say about that, that you're working with or being called to, right? That was Archangel Uriel. So there is an eagle spirit card in this deck, so we're going to shuffle, see if it comes out, may or may not, but we're also going to read what the message is from the lion spirit card, which the tag is be generous of spirit. I feel like that's a call to service, but take it how it resonates. It's kind of just in general, right? And then they've called me to the Angels of Atlantis cards as well. I think there are maybe 3 Archangel Uriel cards in here. So we're going to just go with that first. We'll see what comes up here, and then we'll grab the... Ooh, yeah, I just love that coming too. We're going to place something on top of there. Alright, we're just going to place these other cards over here. How's everybody doing today? It's a message from you beautifuls here today. For those of you that don't know me, hi. Welcome to Love Light and Lucy. We're all sorts of angelic cray over here. Alright, what is it? What is it? There we go. We've got Archangel Metatron, but we do have divine intelligence, and so we are really working with understanding, communication. I am seeing still a lot of very much golden light energy, right? And so they do work very closely together. We will read the message then from that card. Yeah, because yeah, see, they're all here, but we got a Sandalphon on the bottom. Evolution. Archangel Sandalphon and Archangel Metatron work very, very extremely closely together, especially on this ascension path. But they are helping really strongly with anybody that's ascending, because as you expand your consciousness and your vibration and actually start to ascend physically, your chakra system expands, right? And so Archangel Sandalphon really resonates with the Earth Star Chakra, which is about 12 inches beneath your feet-ish in the ethereal, and Archangel Metatron works with the Soul Star as well as the Crown, but and which is just about the same about distance above your head, right? And so that's your kind of deeper connection to the higher gateways. And so, yeah, it's funny. No Archangel Uriel since this whole time I've been playing with these cards in this deck. So that's this not oh no, that's not meant to be. That's the message we're going to be just putting these down now. Grab that. Let's see what they say. All right, Metatron. Alright, so Metatron as a conduit of the divine is speaking to you through your thoughts and feelings, and this card is asking you to notice and follow your instinct right now and an inspiration. By drawing this oracle, you are bestowed with the powerful presence of this teacher angel. See, so when we got understanding and curiosity at the beginning of the quick short video that I just made about Archangel Uriel, some degrees, if you haven't been there yet, go check that out. I'll put a link in the description. But yeah, it says because you are a wonderful human being who can receive the frequency of this call. So yeah, you are being called to, if you haven't already, started to channel higher dimensional energies yourself. That is what's knocking on the door here. So all genius arises from the source. Exactly. Tesla says, everybody, they've all been quoted in history saying that they're not geniuses. They literally just tapped into something, which is why, most of them in one way or another have also been quoted stating things like that they got their inspiration from, taking a nap, taking a bath, getting into altered states of consciousness, which were termed different depending on what time frames they were in, right? But whoever, I don't remember which one of them that used to hold a ball, so that if you drop it, you would wake up. So that was just trying to get into really deep theta, almost conscious delta state, right? But so this is exactly why they were just really meditating, getting divine intelligence and inspiration. So everybody can do it, is what they're saying. All genius arises from the source, and in this moment you are receiving this holy manna because your soul is a temple for the divine. So you are a light worker essentially, and take that as general as it means. That doesn't mean you're just have to do things like this. You know what I mean? Everyone always kind of thinks, like, well, I've never done that. I don't like tarot. I don't like things. That doesn't mean that you're not a light worker at all. You can be called to do something completely third dimensional, but it's just, you know, think about what the effect is on other people. So if you aren't living something that would be called like right action, like moral work and stuff like that, then that's maybe what you're being called to reevaluate in your own life and take that out, or wherever that resonates. But so it says, you may dispense the glory of the divine through each of your creations. Yes, see? So place rest in silence as you retreat or receive their teachings. So I am feeling strongly it is Metatron, but it's not just Archangel Metatron, it is Archangel Uriel as well as Archangel Sandalphon. They made an appearance for a reason, so they don't want to be left out. Okay, so you've got lots of wisdom coming in, whoever's resonating with that. We're going to grab the other deck. We'll shuffle first. I want the Eagle Spirit to pop out. Time for a deep dive though. Swan Spirit I did just cut to. So that's like really, you know, getting to know yourself, getting to know your connection to the divine. It's really, getting in there and learning, discovering what's going on within you, within the world. Look at Wolf Spirit. Turn knowledge into wisdom. Like, you know, even if we don't get the Eagle Spirit card, it's not like they ain't here just rocking this reading with us, but I really just want to see what they want me to do. So we'll have to try and shuffle and see what Archangel Uriel or whoever the heck they want me to say right now, because I was already putting my camera away and they're like, no, the cards. Oh yeah. Okay, I feel like it's this one too. Be fearless and bold. Ooh, I love Badger Spirit. And Antelope Spirit on the bottom, life is speeding up. And Koala Spirit has a plan. All right, look at this. This is so cute. So definitely, if you have been stuck, maybe if you were resonating with this like understanding, curious energy, that's because there is a new energy here for you, right? Like you are being called to discover something else. And don't worry, like if you're wondering like, well, I don't understand it yet, like it's very much quick. It's coming in now. Like you being even called to this video, right, is your invitation, they're saying, to deepen a conscious connection with the Archangel specifically, especially the ones that I've mentioned here. So as well as being very courageous, because the things that might be unfolding for you in the physical, like in your third dimensional life, things you might be being called to do, the changes that you might be being called to make, might freak you out a little. You know, you might be being like, really? Could I, you know, whatever. And they're like, yeah, be fearless and bold. Sunflowers might be significant for somebody here, but yeah, it's really also too about trusting in the plan. And so if you're really confused and you're like, well, you need that understanding, then call on them right now. You know, really ask for the guidance. With the law of free will trumping pretty much all the universal laws, even they, with the most powerful of us light workers that have like such a huge purpose, they can only intercede to such a degree that if we aren't working on consciously inviting that energy in all the time, right, and building our connections, they quite literally just have to watch us walk around being dumb. Like it's like watching, you know, your child run out into the middle of traffic and just not being able to do a damn thing about it. That's what they tell me. And so, you know, it does, as that, and they're wanting to mention, I kind of said like with awareness and ignorance before, right? Like once you know, right, you got to know, and you've got to build that and really live the teachings, is what they're saying, right? And so I'm hearing my grandpa in my ear too, like, oh, you know, you got to be a walker. Nobody needs a talker. Walk the walk, my grandpa used to say, and that's what he used to actually always make me cry. He used to be like, you're a walker, my girl. And he'd tell me, your dad's a talker. And I would always laugh. But it's really, it's like putting what you're learning, what you know for truth, into action, which is why I literally see Antelope Spirit. Life is speeding up, and that's about moving forward, right? Being courageous, taking what you know, what you learn, what you feel, what I might feeling might be like your new truth, because like I'm almost crying right now. So I really feel like it's very, very big, whatever this is, the message that needed to come through for you. So I'm really thankful that I'm doing it, you know, is really affecting somebody at a deep level. So if you really were wondering if you're maybe alone, or like if this decisions were coming from a, you know, bad place or good place, if this is resonating, then I would say this is good. Obviously, always center with your heart and know things only for truth for you, which is your guidance, right? It's really to build that connection. Don't ever believe anything on face value, not from me, not from anybody, right? Like even like I want to mention in all of the various texts, because there's so much truth in all of those things, right? So much truth. There has been so much misinformation, right? Obviously spread throughout the entire world and universe throughout time, but a rebirth is assured, they wanted me to say here, definitely. And this is a universal rebirth too, I'm just going to say too. But, you know, there's so much truth there for you. Yeah, see, turn knowledge into wisdom. So really apply the things that you're learning right now and start putting them into action in your life. And yeah, I do feel like, you know, you are obviously called to transformation, lots of change, to share that stuff with other people in some way or another, right? So take that how it resonates for you. But I do feel like you're being called towards a more authentic path in regards to how you're living in your 3D life, right? So it's like turning that and meshing that human and divinity, which is exactly what the 144 are here essentially to do. It's to step into true human divinity, right? It's really showing people the balance, first of all, with a conscious union, right? So that's why there are all of these twin flames approaching this actual, you know, divine union of a masculine and a feminine counterpart, because the world is lacking in love in a big way, right? And as well in proper leadership, in balanced leadership and harmonious leadership. And for everybody who's denying any of those things that I'm saying right now, the divine is saying, sit with your fucking ego and look the fuck around. So that's what they have to say about that. So that's exactly it. Turn knowledge into wisdom. Like, don't be an ignorant fool, okay? All you have to do is look around and you know exactly what's going on and what can be done. So, Archangel Uriel is very much like a no F around person, he says. So yeah, take time out, brown bear spirit. Get really clear. Somebody's really confused. There's a butterfly here, though, and we just cut to butterfly. I wish I could flip my camera, but I'm not going to. Take some time out. So because I feel like there's a lot of pressure for some people in their 3D. You know, there's a lot of obligatory energy, again, I'm feeling, and there's a lot of shit that's really not aligned with your path. And they're saying, time out. Go even like on a retreat, I'm hearing, right? Like just take some time for you. If you don't get to a lot of it, make time for some. Take a weekend, right? Take a day if you, that's all you can really muster. They're saying you really need to get the F away from everybody, though. That is so crucial too. And that's something that I'm not preaching enough, I guess, on this channel, is to isolate a little bit. Which is, you know, the Dark Agenda did this whole COVID thing, thinking they were just going to be giving everybody all these different metals and all these things, and they were going to be able to control everything when the sun started to do all this stuff. None of it worked, right? Everything that the Dark Agenda uses gets flipped by the divine, but 10 steps ahead, always, right? And so everybody was isolated. So many people got to awaken, which has contributed to the shift, right? And that's really positive. But you are being called strongly, if you're resonating with this message today, to just take some time out for you. They say to get the book, and we're going to read these two messages now. So that's what we're going to do, and then we're going to close this out. Alrighty, what numbers are we looking at here? Ooh, we got a 9 and a 37, so we got a 9 and a 10. I like that. I like that very much. Okay, so we're going to go 37 first, just because that's what I say, and it came first, and that's what I'm doing. Alright, so Lion Spirit. Ooh, that's funny. Remember what we were talking about? Okay, good. A healthy ego means you ease God's order instead of edging God out. Lion Spirit's appearance is a reminder that you have been given the gift of pride and a healthy sense of your worth to express your divine, authentic self in a unique way. You are both the king and the queen, secure in your prosperity and wisdom, and generous of spirit as you help others. Take pride in your ability to serve from the heart. Contentment with what you have right now allows you to use your resources wisely as you give to others in ways that educate, heal, inspire, and delight. Be proud, yet humble. Practice gratitude, and you will find that the accolades that come to you are no match for the joy of knowing that you have what you have been able to do for others through expressing the bounty of generosity within you. Let me tell you, these tears that are coming out, I think they might be mine, because that's true. Nothing is more fulfilling than this path. Lion Spirit knows there is a great savannah before you, and many who will benefit from the healthy expression of your unique set of gifts if you choose to work in partnership with the divine. All your relationships flourish as you express your worth and generosity of spirit with humility and with kindness. What a blessing you can be to all. Yeah, see, you're being called to step up. And this one says, do you doubt that you can do much good? Are you stuck in a state of scarcity thinking? Who am I to lead? Who am I to step into my dream? Who am I to have an amazing relationship? Who am I to think that I can help anybody? Lion Spirit is here to tell you that the antidote for your low self-esteem is stepping into healthy pride. Of course, you can do all that you desire. The spark of the Great Spirit lives within you, and you are here to steward that amazing energy into the world. Lion Spirit knows that Great Spirit invested in you so that you might be a channel for Spirit's love and generosity. Take pride in your role, seeking to bring an abundance of love into the world. Perhaps you do much good already, but you're feeling unappreciated, wanting to hold back your gifts or hoard them for yourself. Maybe you're looking for attention and praise. Maybe you're even being generous with the expectation that you would be entitled to repayment. Know that the real magic happens when you remember that there is always enough and that you are always enough. Give freely without agenda and without expectation. And let Lion Spirit remind you that in giving, you truly receive. Then you will see that you are appreciated. Stop comparing yourself to others and seeing yourself as less than, for within you is a wellspring of generosity. Isn't that nice? I guess that's why they like me to do the readings at the end. Just for confirmation and stuff, right? It's a powerful message. Alright, let's go. Brown Bear Spirit. So there's a time to act and a time to focus your attention on patient strategizing. The arrival of Brown Bear Spirit signals that you are best served by foregoing hard work toward your goals at this moment and instead taking a time out to meditate or just take a nap so you can refresh yourself and begin planning what you want to co-create next. Come to know the lay of the land as you contemplate and imagine what you might do in this vast space of possibility before you and begin forming a plan. Remember, sleep allows for dreaming and rest allows for clear-headed strategizing. How might you become the person you wish to be and experience whatever your heart desires? Insights will arise as you explore the possibilities and begin envisioning your plan. Knowing what you want will ensure that you use your energy wisely in the days ahead. Be patient at this time, relax, and be calm and peaceful so that you can recharge. The call for action is coming, just later. So the protection message says, when you become so frazzled that you can't decide how to move forward, Brown Bear Spirit is here to remind you to let go of your impatience in getting to the answers and solving the problems that face you. Now is the time for rest and meditation. Take a break. Let some insights arise and know that you have plenty of time to make the plans. Brown Bear Spirit reminds you that sometimes the best and most affectionate Jesus, now my words are getting all slewed, so somebody's not being able to speak very clearly. So if that's what it is, if you're trying to say something, just sit down and shut up, they say, for a while. It'll come to you then when you stop trying to force the words. All right, so take a break, let insights arise, and know that you have plenty of time to make plans. Brown Bear Spirit reminds you that sometimes the best and most effective action is non-action, allowing the situation around you to reveal itself to you so that you can better understand it. Remember that what is yours will never be withheld from you. So really, you can relax and wait until the right next action is revealed and the clarity comes. Miracles come from out of nowhere, and yours is going to arrive in divine timing. I love you guys so much. Okay, thanks for being here. I hope you guys checked the previous reading. The link will be in the description, because if you resonated with this, of course, it's your life, of course. But if you resonated with this, you should go check it out.